Welcome to my website. This is the reading room. What we are going to do is take my second volume of The Art of Drumming, which is the 6/8 text. The 6/8 I'm going to run through with you from the beginning to the end, note for note, page by page. If you have my 4/4 book, which is my first book, you'll see the similarity of the book and the videos. Now, the 6/8 volume is just a different time signature as opposed to the 4/4. The rules remain the same. 6/8 meaning there are 6 beats to a measure, and every eighth note receives a count or a beat. Now, what I provide in the 6/8 reading text is an introduction to counting systems and note descriptions. Also, towards the journey of making these videos, I will post a video of ostinatos on the drum set. I have supplied a few 5 or 6 different ostinato foot patterns to be played along with the reading. So that's going to be in the future. But right now what I'm going to do is start at the beginning of page 1 of the reading and play it 2 different ways in a variety of tempos. The standard way to play any snare drum part usually is alternating the sticks. Now I'm going to alternate the sticks and I'm going to play with one hand, very slow, so you could follow along with my playing as opposed to worrying about the hand technique and understanding the reading much better. Now, we're going to the first line of the first reading text. It's in 6/8 again. There are 6 beats to a measure, and each eighth note receives 1 count or 1 beat. What we have on this page is a series of eighth notes and eighth note rest. That is provided in the beginning of the book with note description. Now, the counting system I'm going to use is just straight 6. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very simple. And I'm going to play just the first measure. If you look at the first measure, you'll see just eighth notes in 6/8. And I'm going to play with one hand. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the second measure is the same as the first. It just repeats it so you become familiar with the flow of the eighth note. 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the third measure, you're introduced to an eighth note rest. Well, the eighth note, it's a rest, so you don't play, but you count. It takes the value. I'm going to play the third measure and the fourth measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just completed the first line. I'm going to play the first line from the beginning of the line to the end of the line. I'm going to alternate sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, notice when I was stroking alternating strokes, I'm getting a pretty good volume out of my sticks. That is called the full stroke position. For you who don't know, sticking positions You should visit my YouTube channel, which is Matty P 127, and I have maybe 60 different videos explaining different sticking heights and different things. So it's to your advantage if you do that. Now notice I just got to have the both same sound out of both sticks. I did not present this book with any dynamic markings. Now dynamic markings are just your volume strokes, whether one is loud or soft or medium loud. I'm not presenting that here. This is just a straightforward, straight up learning how to read in 6/8. Now we're going to line 2. Now line 2 becomes the same. It's the same thing with the straight eighth notes plus the eighth note rest in a different position. So I'm going to play the first measure, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a rest on 6. I count to 6. It goes through the time zone, but I do not play it because it's telling me to rest. Again, the first measure, line 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it repeats itself 2 more times, so you become familiar with that particular figure. Second measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that completes 3 measures, which were the same, so you become familiar with understanding the figure. The eighth note rest was on the 6. Now you come to the fourth measure. The eighth note rest is moved to the 4. So I'm going to do the last measure, line 2, one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rested on the count of 6. I counted it through, so I maintained the pulse and the figure of 6/8. 6 beats to a measure. Each eighth note receives 1 count or 1 beat. Now I'm going to play the second line, alternating the sticks, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that completes the first 2 lines. I'm going to start at the beginning and I'm going to play the 2 lines at a little faster tempo, alternating the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My sticks were lower. I produced a lighter sound. I did use my foot, and I played the foot on all 6. Standard would be the foot would be on 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's best just to understand how the rhythm flows at the moment. Then we could experiment with the foot. So if you play the foot on all 6 or 1 and 4, it's just fine. If you have a problem with either, just play the hands and work the foot in slowly and gradually. We go now to line 3, the first measure. Now, the first measure, you have an eighth note rest, 2 eighth notes, and then another 3 eighth notes, which adds up to 6 eighth notes, which tells you the definition. 6 beats to a measure. Each eighth note receives 1 count or 1 beat. Line 3, one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just a matter of where the notes fall and the rest. Each measure has the value of 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The note is telling you to play. The rest is telling you not to play. But you count and you maintain the tempo. Line 3 again, this time with alternating hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very simple. Now we're going to go to the fourth line. And the remainder of the page is just a series of the eighth notes and eighth note rest, different variations. So you need to grab hold of where you're at when you're counting. And we're counting in 6/8, which is the eighth note counting in front of the book, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to play from line 4 to the end of the page, slow with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm presenting it with one hand just so we slow it down and you can understand what I'm doing. I'm not worried about any sticking technique, but we can, the alternate, or the standard rather, is alternate strokes. So once you understand how the rhythm falls, then you want to apply the alternate strokes. Okay? Now that takes care of the first page. The next video will journey into the second page. If there's any questions or any problems, you have my email on my website. And just contact me, and perhaps we can discuss what the problem is or what the issues are, so we can get it taken care of or resolved, and we will go forward with your reading. Okay, I thank you, and we'll see you the next page.